Well, was to bring to you Nebula Realms. Good news and bad news is that I have been granted this application downloaded, pretty quick. But the sad thing about it is that I'm not able to play it because the current, I just came home and I was going to fire up to do a stream, and servers are down. So unfortunately, we have to wait until um, the servers are up, and we can definitely do a little thorough review to really check out to see what this application is about. Now, if you don't know, this is a precursor to PlayStation Home and the Xaloc Studios, the same studios that were contributing to PlayStation Home. They were known then by KOVOK, of which that they were. I'm very familiar with them. They're very familiar with me. And for those that don't know, I was on PlayStation Home as Jen Loveless, so they know me as Jen Loveless. That's kind of the crazy. Even know who I am now. Nevertheless, it's great that Nebula Realms happened to, to actually to cross over to the next gen, and let alone for them to actually create a next gen social application, which is much akin to PlayStation Home. And so many people have been wanting that. So many people have missed PlayStation Home, despite what many would say about PlayStation Home, especially the websites that were downing it and was just hearing nothing but about the stereotypes that has been in PlayStation Home. So many people, the ones who are dedicated and the ones who are fans, and definitely the ones that have brought a unique community onto the PlayStation 3 and the consoles and things like that. They were the ones that made PlayStation Home, and definitely the ones that have definitely made a lot of money, helped make provide a lot of money, a lot of income to the application for the developers, and let alone even for Sony. And overall, it was just pretty exciting to see and to note that that it's just incredible that to see this developer to do something like this, and hopefully to bring a unique experience to the new age of gaming, and let alone to the next era of say of console gaming. Now, with that, so many people have been asking me, and believe it or not, so many people, and I mean by so many people, I really mean so many people have been asking me, Jen or Sho'Nuff, are you going to check out Nebula Realms? Are you going to check this out? Man, I was really vague with it, because I was like, I don't know. We have to wait and see, because we're talking about, if Nebula Realms were the return, where is this all going to head to in terms of PlayStation Home? Not so much as PlayStation Home, but where is this going to lead for the developers? Where is it going to lead for the people in the communities, the meta communities at that, the ones that were about fams and gangs and stuff like that? I'm excluding them out. That's something that I'm not into. I'm not into the e-fams and stuff like that. That shouldn't even be an equation in a community. And what I'm saying? I'm talking about actual clubs, actual communities, ones that are contributing to a positive light and not necessarily trying to garner attention or notoriety or anything as such. Well, Twilight Touch was literally a fashion brand, a fashion commodity, more so just a group. It was a club. It was a community for people who want to see wants to see character customizations and designs and things like that, and in a realistic light. What I mean? Fantasy like. It was something more about, hey, here's Billabong, and this is something I'm really doing with it. Or hey, here's Element, and combine this stuff with Lockwood and things like that to create a story with these outfits. So there was nothing crazy, nothing trashy, nothing stupid. Something that I believe that what brought the faces of the real world, the faces of artistry, the faces of creativity. And there was so much knowledge behind it. So when people looked at me and say, hey, Jen, wow, what is it what is it about these outfits? Well, for me overall, it was more of a story. And that's the reason why I can go back into my channel on Twilight Touch or youtube.com/, Twilight Touch Inc. I can go back onto that channel, take a look at my videos of what I've done in the past. Granted, I was I was really I was an amateur. I was a noob, you know what I'm saying? But I did it, and I reached out to developers to let them know I care about your products, and I want to. I don't want anything for free, even though I wound up getting them. And I did ask for them, and it was for promotional purposes. And I just let them know, it's literally because I'm really a huge fan of yours, and what I'm saying, if I get them, cool. If not, it don't really matter. I don't mind spending my money on them, whatever. And I wanted to basically promote their products, and that's exactly what I did. I did it through, just through articles. I did it through videos. My goal was I was hoping to actually see. I was aiming to actually have my my videos in Plsyation Home, and that's exactly what I did. I mean, goals were achieved. My articles was in Plsyation Home. Goals were achieved. You know what I'm saying? My articles were seen everywhere, from in Plsyation Home in Europe, Japan, North America. Videos played in Plsyation Home on monitors and Central Plaza. The startup menu, Loot Entertainment, Crackle, stuff like that, man. My videos was on there in the entertainment on demand. Most people were like, "Oh, entertainment on demand." Yeah, that makes it a really big deal. And I had a goal, I had a dream, and I achieved it through hard work, and I did it, and I was happy for it. I was really happy, and I've learned.
This game not working.
I had a lot of things, I've learned a lot of things along the way. And yes, unfortunately, Nebula Realms is currently down, and I was ready to go ahead and check this out, and I just came home, wanted to check things out. Unfortunately, yeah, I get this results here. I get this here. Hold on. So unfortunately, I was not able to log on because I left, went on right ahead in hopes that I would, get this downloaded, and then by the time it was done, yeah, this is it. So.
In trying to do gaming, any advice?
Trying to do what? It is skimming any advice. I literally don't understand what you mean by that. But nevertheless.
YouTube.
Okay. So, unfortunately, so yeah, my thing being is that, I've learned a lot of things along the way, especially working with a lot of developers. And if you don't know, yes, I worked with a lot of developers in Plsyation Home. Unlike anybody else that were basically about notoriety and say that they know a lot of people, and they had a lot of attention and putting up these false, personalities about themselves and things like that, in terms of just, again, gaining notoriety and being prima donnas, and it's always about skimpiness and stuff like that. No, I was genuine with mine. If I liked you, I was being around you. I always like to be around you. Everybody knows I'm a nice person. If I don't like you, you would know it. And, I've always been the type of person to be straight up and, be cool with it, And people didn't like my choice in terms of using a female avatar. I was always called a tranny, quote unquote. But it doesn't matter to me, not one bit, because to this day, I'm happy with my choices that I made. I'm very glad with the choices that I have made. And many people didn't, like that. But I did, and I personally enjoyed it, and I enjoyed every moment of it. Some people didn't like the way how I conducted my business in terms of Twilight Touch or having my own fashion club, and many people felt like, you know, that being around certain people, you know, it was just weird, man. It was weird how politics was around Plsyation Home, but that's not what this is all about. I'm really about just kicking community, you know, kicking positivity. So, what am I going to be doing for Nebula Realms? Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it. I don't know if I'm going to like it. I don't know if I'm going to be on. I told everybody I have games. I got events planned, online and offline. You know, I got other developers I wish to meet, people I wish to see, people I wish to connect with. I would just want to love on people, man, and just, you know, and just be around some positivity. You know what I'm saying? Just bring positivity, breathe positivity to the job community, because that's what we really need. Nebula Realms is a complete different hybrid from what I'm telling. Well, I'm definitely, will I see that? Will I purvey that? Who knows? And again, I'm leaving this in a vague state because if you do see some videos, it's just me experimenting. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. From some of the things of what Nebula Realms are doing or Xaloc Studios are doing, and from judging the people who are really sucking up to them, man, Heavenly Father, Lord, I will say this. It will be very interesting. All right, and we'll see how it goes. We'll definitely see how it goes. For those that are watching, nothing but love. I'm very sure you're coming on to see, hey, is this person using Nebula Realms, and is it online? Blah, blah, blah. No, it's not online. I may try again. If not, if it doesn't work, oh well. So, but I'm going to go ahead and get started on another stream, and I'm going to do some things, and this video may be erased, and I mean, I don't know how it is, because I want to actually interact with some people, but if nobody's not on to, you know, some people want to check this out, and that's cool. Some people are waiting for Nebula Realms to come on. Understand, like, if you're trying to be yourself, be yourself. That's all I can honestly say. Be yourself. Reason I say be yourself, because most people want to purvey entertainment, and right now we're in an era of gaming entertainment, and that's not what I'm about. I don't care whether or not if Goldie Hawn or Kurt Russell or Denzel Washington plays games. And you know what? I think that's incredible. But that's not my draw. It was never, I mean, it was great to hear that Ice-T is a gamer, and I think it's wonderful for celebrities to be gamers. But that means jack crap to me if it's about gaming. I mean, I can see if Denzel Washington was absolutely a pro in these games. That's fantastic. But I would not care less. And you have so many people that's purveying brainless college humor that's just so vulgar and disgusting. And again, that's on them. If people find that funny, great. But it's not me. I have no offense to PewDiePie or Markiplier or anybody else, but I just can't handle that, man. I like to play games. I'm a gamer, and I like to watch videos that is about gaming. I like to look at LPs, chill out. If I can interact with the host, perfect. But right now, that's not where I'm at in my life. You know, it's not. You know, so please, by all means, don't go that route. Don't go the route with DSP, Low Tier God, or anybody else. Be yourself. If you like gaming, showcase that. If you're a good gamer, showcase that. If you're a bad gamer, showcase that. Just make sure you're genuine, because people like genuine. Your view count is going to be extremely low. But if you stay genuine, okay, that's where it's at. And I'm going to let you know right now, you're going to see women that's going to be on camera and showcase breasts. That's not genuine. Okay? I don't care if you're a girl or a guy, all right? As long as you're genuine, be genuine. Don't do things for attention, because it's only going to last for a little while. So that's my advice I can give you. But just play games and have fun. Be a gamer. Don't be anything else but a gamer. So, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. I was known, again, if you were a PlayStation Home, if you were, I call it a PlayStation homebody. If you was a PlayStation homebody, if you were from that community, and if you ever heard of the fashion group Twilight Touch Inc. or Twilight Touch, as well as Home Station Magazine, Alpha Zone, then you would possibly know the fashion, not only just the fashion house Twilight Touch, but the fashion guru is what most people would say, Jen Lovelace. Well, I am Jen Lovelace. I was known as Jen Lovelace. That is my pen name for any other fashion articles I would write. I was known as Jen Lovelace. And it was revealed that, yes, I am a male using a female avatar, and my name happens to be Sho'Nuff. So any questions you may ask, and you may have, excuse me, please feel free to ask. Now, was Nebula Realms been down all day? Was Nebula Realms been down all day? Because I can log off, or rather I can just close the app, come back on, and then see if it comes back up. But big shout out to Nova Aura. Big shout out to him, man. And if nobody is not saying anything, well, I'm going to go ahead and shut this stream down for a bit. And I am going to get started. Sho'Nuff.